Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Future Plan, a podcast that discusses how we design a better future, from career plans, life goals, to concrete strategies to achieve our dreams. I'm Muhammad Haziq will be accompanying you during this episode. And today we have a very interesting and important topic, which is setting a future plan from dream to action. We often hear the term chasing dreams, but sometimes the hard part is turning those dreams into tangible steps. To discuss this topic, I'm not alone. Here are two great speakers, Rayvan, a career planning expert who has helped hundreds of people find their direction and purpose, and Nathaniel, a successful entrepreneur who started from nothing and now has a thriving business. Welcome and thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Yeah,
It's
it's
great
great
to
to
be
be
here.
here.
Thank you. I'm very happy to be chatting with you today. So today we are going to talk about the importance of planning, how to start planning for the future, dealing with obstacles that may arise, and concrete strategies to realize our dreams. Let's start with this basic question. Why do you think it's important for us to have a plan for the future? Okay, let's start with a basic question. Why do you think we need to plan for the future? What impact does it have on one's life?
To me, future planning is like a compass. In this day and age, the world is changing very quickly, and if we don't have a clear direction, we can easily get carried away without knowing where we really want to go. By having a plan, we can stay focused on our goals, even if there are many distractions around us.
I totally agree. In the business world, a plan is key. Without a plan, we can easily get lost or lose our way, especially in today's competitive world. A plan gives us structure and also gives us a reason to keep going, especially when we experience difficulties or challenges.
Can having a plan make us better prepare for uncertainty?
Sure, a plan doesn't mean that everything will go according to plan, but with change, we can adapt without losing our way. So, planning also helps us to stay flexible.
I think plans also give us motivation. When we already know that we're more eager to take a step because we know every step has a purpose.
Very interesting. So, a plan is not only a guide but also gives us a reason to keep trying, huh?
Absolutely.
Okay, now we are talking about the first step. Where do you think one should start when planning for the future?
The first step is to have a clear vision. What do we want to achieve? Imagine your life in the next few years. I often advise people to start by writing down their dreams or vision of life. After that, we break it down into smaller goals.
Agreed. A big vision is necessary, but usually what keeps us stuck are the small steps. In business, I use incremental goals. Every month or every week, I set one small goal. For example, if the big vision is to open a new branch in 1 year, I start with monthly target first, such as adding customers or increasing turnover.
Good, yes. So we start from the big goals and break it down into smaller, more achieve, more achievable goals.
Yes, and this a technique that I often use, which is SMART goals. That's an acronym for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. For example, is the goal is to get a promotion in 2 years. We can break it down into what skills to improve or what projects to work on.
Can you give us a real life example from your own experience?
Sure, when I started my business, my vision was to build a business that has a big influence. At that time, I knew I couldn't make it big right away. So I started with small goals like getting the first 10 customers. After that, I kept raising the target. From the experience, I become more confident to achieve a bigger vision.
So, the point is to keep the momentum going with small, achievable targets, huh?
That's right. Consistent small target will build our confidence because we feel that those small steps are bringing us closer to our big dreams.
Okay, now we are talking about the part that often makes people hesitate obstacles and failures. In the process of achieving your dreams, what are some of the biggest obstacles that usually rise, and how do you deal with them?
The biggest obstacles I often see are fear of failure and perfectionism. A lot of people don't start because they're afraid it won't be perfect or they're worried they won't succeed. In fact, failure is part of the learning process. The best way to overcome this is to start small and celebrate every little progress.
I agree. In business, I experienced many failures before. I could achieve success. The important thing is not to let failure stop us. I always try to learn from every mistake and see it as an opportunity to grow.
Are there any practical ways that you guys use to bounce back after failure?
Yes, I usually reflect by writing down what went well and what can be improved. I make a list of lessons learned from my failures. From there, I can see the steps that need to be improved without getting too lost in disappointment.
I also recommend seeking support from friends or mentors. Sometimes by talking to other people, we can get a different perspective and this really helps to look at the problems objectively.
Wow, very inspiring. Now, can you tell us one real life example of a big plan that you managed to realize? Maybe it can provide direct inspiration for our listeners.
Sure, I once mentored a client who wanted to change careers from a very different field. The plan was quite complex as he had to build new skills. We made a long term plan to study and train for 2 years. His goals was to get a new job in the field he wanted, and thank God with dedication he did.
For me, there was an experience when I wanted to open a new branch for my business in another city. We started from a market survey, creating a local network, and finally, we were able to officially operate after a few months. There were a lot of obstacles at first, but with a solid team and a gradual plan, everything was possible.
Very inspiring. It's proof that with the right planning, we can overcome any challenge. We have come to the end of the episode. There are so many lessons we can take away today on how to make an effective plan for the future. Thank you so much to Rayvan and Nathan for the valuable experience and tips. What is your final message for listeners who want to start designing their future plan?
From me, start small, don't let fear hold you back because all big dreams start with one small step.
That's right. And enjoy the process. Every journey has valuable lessons. May every step bring you closer to your big goal.
Thank you once again to our speakers. For our listeners, don't forget to tune to the next episode of Future Plan for more tips and inspiration. See you in the next episode, and may your future plans be realized. Let's check.
Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi should we do?
I don't know.
Terus baca Quran. Haziq.
Bullshit.
Cenderung. Kan knock knock.
Stop lah. Dia terus lah. Dari sana.
Yeah, I do. Sebelah. Exercise table shoot masuk di.
3 more minutes. What does?
Verified. You're
Fake.
not.
Fuck you.
Verified.
Fuck you. Two more minutes.
Hold your breath until 2 minutes. I give you money.
Okay.
How many minutes left?
Until 15.
I can see.
Hey, what's this?
Mine.
So cute. Cute.
For 5 minutes. Second.
How many minutes left?
30 seconds.
30 seconds. You don't editing, right?
Minutes lah. 10 seconds. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Zero.
Thank you.
Okay, bye bye. See you to the next episode.